As the macro backdrop, and now we get micro. We had a bunch of numbers which we couldn't analyze on Diwali Mahura trading day. So our research team is standing by with the key earnings of the last 3 days, which are going to have an impact on markets today. We start with the big fellow Reliance. Numbers, mixed bag?
It was a mixed bag this time. You know, the consumer-facing businesses have done very well. No two ways about that. It was record quarterly numbers both for Jio as well as for retail. And now the consumer-facing businesses together contribute 50% to the overall EBITDA. So the growth over there is something that the street is looking at very positively. It's the weakness in the oil-to-chemical business that is a bit of a concern over there. However, other important developments are they've announced the restructuring of the EPC business and a demerger, and the listing of the financial services business. Although the financial services business has a negligible contribution to the EBITDA, it's just 6% of the total assets, but they're looking to demerge it, list it, and create an entity over there. Brokerages, some of them have actually cut their target prices. The debt of the company has also risen. On a quarter-on-quarter basis, it's a big rise in debt for Reliance Industries, $11.7 billion now versus $7.7 billion last quarter. The rise in the debt is not just because of higher working capital, but they had that 5G spectrum payment as well and currency translation losses that they had to bear this time around. Now, here's what brokerages have made of the numbers and on the stock. JP Morgan continues to have an overweight. They have a target price of 3,065. HSBC has cut their target price and they have a hold. They've cut it to 2,500, while Jefferies retains a buy with a target price of 3,090. Of course, standard disclaimer on Reliance Industries. It is the owner of the channel that you're watching right now.
Okay, all right. Sonia, thanks a lot for that. Well, let's hop across to Ekta. She's jumping in to tell us about ICICI Bank. The stock reacted yesterday positively. Ekta, the numbers were pretty good.
Well, yes, and I think Lata will stand testament to it as well. It's a record-breaking quarter for ICICI Bank. NII up 26.5%, profit up 37%, global net interest margins at all-time highs at 4.31%, gross NPA and net NPA, which are at the lowest in 31 quarters, so gross NPA at 3.19%, net NPA at 0.61%. Slippages came in at 4,366 crores versus 5,825 crores. Loan growth at a 27-quarter high, so up 22.7% for advances. So an all-round beat for ICICI Bank. It was the top gainer yesterday. You could probably expect that momentum to continue today.
Right, I take your point, Ekta. This was mind-blowing numbers, and it's much more the consistency. Yeah. You know, for 5-6 quarters, Sandeep Bakshi and team have delivered. So this 4.3 margin, I think it's the highest I remember in terms of ICICI margins. Maybe they've done better during the RR days of 2004 to 2008, but extraordinary margins. It doesn't look like a flyby, you know, like a flash in the pan. It's a solid, consistent performance. Mangalam, the other big boy, HUL, you said